We're going to identify the 2 needles in the very center, and I'm going to transfer using a 2-prong tool the 2 stitches to the left and to the right onto these 2 needles. And I'm going to transfer them together onto the 2 needles in the center. And we'll do the same for the 2 stitches on the right side. And now both of these needles have 3 stitches. I'm going to skip the next 4 stitches and we'll transfer the next 2 again over to the right. And I've again emptied 2 needles, and the next 2 will receive a second stitch. And then here, from the 2 needles that received the stitches, I'm going to grab the 2 stitches to the right of them and transfer them together over to the left or onto the same 2 needles. We'll count 4 stitches again, and we'll do one last transfer. And here, the 2 needles that will receive the stitches from this transfer are the same 2 needles that received the stitches from the decrease, which is absolutely fine. And we'll repeat the same on the other side. Skip the next 4 stitches, transfer the next 2, and then from the needle that received the stitches, grab the next 2 to the left and transfer them together over to the right. Skip the next 4, and here is the last transfer to the left. And just like we did before, we're going to bring needles in working position, and we will do that on either side of the 2 needles that receive the stitches. Pull the needles all the way out. As I do that, we'll bring the remaining needles in working position, and I will need 2 more rows. And here I'm going to do 2 more transfers. So we're going to go and check where are those 4 stitches that we skipped before. And it's quite easy to see them here in between the 2 eyelets. Here you can clearly see that this is where the transfer was done, and here as well. And I'm going to make sure that I identify the 2 stitches in the center. I'm going to slightly bring them forward, just like I did before, just so I can visualize things better. And I will create 2 more eyelets, and when doing this transfer, the 2 needles in the center will be the ones to receive the 2 stitches. Here's the first one, and here's the second one. I'm going to do the same here. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure to provide charts for all of these stitches so you can follow that while you practice. I've done 4 sets of transfers in total, and now I'm going to knit the remaining 6 rows. Here again, each repeat is 10 rows. I'm now on row 260, and I'm going to do the second half of the repeat, and we are again going to stagger the repeat. So now the 4 stitches that we skipped before will be here in the center, and I will transfer to the left and to the right of those 4 stitches. Again, I'm going to transfer 2 stitches at the same time onto the next 2 needles. And then from the 2 needles that received the 2 stitches, I'm going to grab the next to the right. Skip the next 4 stitches. Transfer the next 2 over to the right. And here, one last transfer to the left. We're going to repeat the same on the left. Skip the next 4. And now we're going to again bring empty needles in working position on either side of the 2 needles that receive the stitches. I will need 2 rows. We'll bring the remaining empty needles in work. We'll need 2 more rows. And here we're going to do the transfers again. I'm going to check where are my 4 stitches that I skipped before. We'll identify the 2 needles in the center and we'll do 2 more transfers for each of these sections. Here you can see that I forgot to place that needle in working position, so I'm going to just place the 2 floats onto the needle and manually knit with a second float. And to complete this repeat, I'm going to again knit 6 rows.